How you doing? Welcome back to another episode of At the Movies with Cody. In case you're new to the channel, I'm Cody. Today we're going to talk about my favorite made-for-Netflix film, Extraction. Just want to say, I'm not in my studio today, so that is why things may look a little different. My apologies. So, I've been a Netflix user for years now. I can't even remember the last time I watched regular cable television. Everything's been Netflix and Hulu for years. And I've seen a number of Netflix films. Not all, but, quite a few. Some of them were okay, some of them were not so okay, some of them bored me to tears, and some of them I turned off 20 minutes in because they were just god-awful. I never seen a Netflix movie that I actually liked until I saw Extraction. Thank you, Netflix, thank you. You finally did it. You finally made a movie that I actually liked, and I wouldn't mind seeing a second time around. It took you a couple of years to do, but better late than never. So, Extraction. It was directed by Sam Hargrave. It was produced and written by Joe and Anthony Russo. You know, the Russo brothers, the ones that brought you Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. And you know what? You might as well have your main lead be an actual Avenger. So why not Thor? So, let me give you the breakdown. Ovi is a 14-year-old boy, the son of an imprisoned international crime lord, has been kidnapped by another rival drug lord. Sanju, Ovi's personal security guard who works for the father, hires a team to rescue Ovi. And that's when you were introduced to Tyler Rake, an ex-Special Forces turned mercenary. Of course, things go sour, his team is betrayed and killed, and now Chris Hemsworth and this kid are in the middle of this crime-infested city in Bangladesh, and Chris Hemsworth just has to kill a bunch of people to get the hell out of there. But unlike Thor, Tyler Rake, he doesn't need a giant hammer to kick ass. He don't need no lightning either. All he needs is his mitts. And a knife. And anything that shoots bullets. He is killing people left and right throughout this whole movie. The body count is through the roof. He is killing gangsters. He is killing cops. He is killing soldiers. There's this one scene he's beating the shit out of a bunch of 10-year-old gangster wannabes. Like, damn. There is this one chase sequence in the film that took almost 5 months to pull off. It involved a car chase and running into a building and beating up a bunch of guys and jumping from one rooftop to another. They just, took 40 different segments and mashed it all together and gave the illusion that it was a, one giant 12-minute long take. It was pretty impressive. This movie does not really focus on character development, but that's okay. Some movies do and some movies don't. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. In this movie, it worked. They just focused on pure action. You don't know much about Tyler Rake. The only thing you know about him that he is a mercenary, and he's not really a happy camper. You can tell that he's sad and broken. Something terrible happened in his past. There is this one scene when he's talking to Ovi. He's talking about his wife and kid. I'm not going to spoil it for you. You know, in the beginning of the movie, when he was offered this extraction job, without even hesitating, without even blinking, he just said, yeah, sure, I'll do it. It's like, he acts as if he doesn't even care about his life so much, like he's got nothing to live for. And to be honest, he's a bit of a greedy bastard. He only took the job because for the money, he wanted to get paid. But towards the end of the film, when he found out he was scammed, that there wasn't going to be any money, he didn't even care anymore because he developed this friendship with the kid and he wanted to ensure his survival anyway. And it just shows how we transform from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. When there's a hero, there's a villain. Unfortunately, this movie was lacking in a really good villain. I don't blame the actor. He did the best with what he had to work with. You know, not a whole lot to say, not a lot of screen time. I don't think the writers focused so much on the villain part of this film. They just, they just had to write him in there, give the face to the villain, and yeah, and that was it. This movie does end on a cliffhanger. They are going to make a second one. Maybe they'll dig a little deeper into the backstory of Tyler Rake. But if you just appreciate this movie for what it is, hardcore action, if you like fighting, if you like shootouts, if you like car chases, if you like explosions, I guarantee you will like this movie. Now, I know my ranking system has been all over the place lately. My other reviews, I give a best out of 10 stars or a best out of 5 stars. My last review, I gave a double thumbs up. I can't seem to have a set ranking. I'm just going to do a best out of 10. So I give Extraction a 7.5 out of 10. Congratulations if you're still watching, because now it's time to have some fun. Extraction fun fact number 1. Did you know the original setting of this movie was supposed to take place in South America? But everybody thought it was going to be way too similar to the show Narcos, because that show also has a drug dealer as the main villain. Fun fact number 2, did you know the director of this movie, Sam Hargrave, is also Chris Evans' stunt double for Captain America? And fun fact number 3, did you know that almost 90 million households watch Extraction its first month of release, breaking all Netflix records? That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you later.